So this algorithm, I mean, it's not that bad if you're like starting out. After all, it was the first NB perm I learnt. Let me show you how to finger trick that if you don't know how to do it yet. So basically the best way is to do R prime U like this, U prime R prime, then F prime like this, U prime F, and then I don't know if people actually do this, but I just came up with myself. You do R U R prime F to prevent overworking. Then you could go like this, but I never really go like this, so I just do R prime F prime R U prime R like that. So it looks like this. So it's not that bad of an algorithm, but it is very long. So the one that I do goes like this. So let me just set it up. So basically you do, so it's basically like a wide R move. So wide R, D prime push, F, then R, U prime, wide R prime, F prime push like this. Then you do D, then R2, so RY2, U, like that, wide R prime, U prime, and then basically the last four moves are a wide sledgehammer, so wide R, F, wide R, F prime. So altogether it looks like this. And I'm not the best at this algorithm at the moment, especially when I get to here. There are a few ways to do the F prime. I usually go like this, but for this to work, you have to put your pinky onto here. If you don't, then sometimes this has happened to me. It actually even happened to me at the start of the video. If you go like this, that time it worked, but if you don't put your pinky under there, I'll do it with my right hand. You can see the S slice is moving, so you don't want that. So yeah, I'm not the best at this algorithm, and I haven't really been solving much lately. I've really been practicing, so it does take a bit of time to get this algorithm into muscle memory. But once it does, it's so much better than the other. It just happened again. It's so much better than this. I mean, that algorithm I just showed, I mean, it is better than doing a lefty NA perm. So for reference, it's RU up from UJ perm. So that's the NA perm. I still use that. I think there is a better one, but for now, I'm just gonna stick with this. I did it wrong. So anyway, that's just my video on the new NB perm that I just learned. It's a pretty interesting algorithm, and I think it would be really good. As I said, I'm not that good at the algorithm, but I know maybe on my second channel I'll post a video of just me doing this. Alright, until then, see you next time. I just want to say a few more things. So basically that NB perm that goes like R prime, then U, then just that one. This actually, if you've never learned NB perm, I really recommend learning that algorithm because it's very simple. And the algorithm that I use is pretty advanced. So don't bother learning that one until you just learn the easier one. And the second thing is, I still use that NB perm on big keeps because IUF algorithms are really good. And if you try to do that on, after like say a 5x5, it just doesn't work at all. And also, that NB perm it's not the best, but it's also not the worst. I'd say it's the second best. Just don't learn this monstrosity. Alright, actually, see you next time.